Hey guys, so welcome to my protein shake. So I do 3 protein shakes a day. Uh, Combined, it's about 150 grams of protein because my target is about 250 a day. So more than half of my daily protein intake is actually coming from the shakes because they're easier. 250 grams of protein is a lot if you try and fit that in to food, to meals. So for me to get that much protein in each day, the shakes really are they're necessary, and but they also, they don't fill you up too much, but it gets the protein in that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and pan this around here in a second. Okay, so welcome to my bar. So this is everything. This stays out on the counter all the time because I use this stuff every day. I drink 3 protein shakes a day, as I mentioned before, and this is everything I use. So I've got my little hand mixer here. I've got my little cup. Here's the protein. So just in case I forget, I actually have the stats written on the Tupperware container here. So each of my shakes is two of these scoops. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Probably not. Oh wait, that lid's hard to get off. So this is my protein. So I do 2 scoops of this for each shake. So that's 44 grams of protein just in the powder alone. Then I always mix it with milk, and I use about a half a cup of milk. So that's around whatever that is. That's around another 8 grams of protein. So each shake is roughly 50 grams of protein. And each shake, let's see, the milk has 130 calories in 1 cup. So that's like what, 65 or 70 calories for a half cup. So about 70 calories for the milk. The protein is another 180 calories. So you're looking at less than 300 calories for each shake. Although I always forget to add this in. So I flavor my shakes with just, like a strawberry quick. And that does add some sugar, and it does add, it probably adds about another 50 calories. But again, it's negligible in the grand scheme of things when it comes to what I eat every day, so I don't worry about it too much. The reason I do the shakes this way is because, first of all, it's cheaper. It's less calories because I'm not taking in all of the sugar and fillers and stuff that the flavored protein powders contain. And the other reason I actually do it this way, so in the morning, and I only do this once a day, but in the morning when I have my shake at breakfast, that's when I take my creatine. This is also unflavored. I have 1 scoop of the creatine, so just one of these little scoops here. And then I always throw in 1 scoop of branched chain amino acids. Some people say it's not necessary, that you don't need the BCAAs, but I find it helps with regard to muscle recovery and soreness and stuff after. So I've been taking my BCAAs for a long time now, for years, and I still swear by it. This is also unflavored. This is Nutricost. I get this on Amazon. Their stuff is amazing, but it's also, it's also very inexpensive compared to other brands. Brands like GNC and some of the health stores, I've tried their stuff too. Like, there's like Optimum Nutrition, and there's a couple others that are really big names. But you know what? I'm sorry, they're too bloody expensive. And this stuff works fine. I've been using these products for about 2 years now. They've worked fine. They're obviously doing something because I'm seeing results in the gym, right? So the first shake of the morning, I add a scoop of this, a scoop of that. The BCAAs are bitter. They're very bitter tasting, and this is unflavored. So, but again, I do the unflavored because I want to be in control of what the flavor of the shake is. So that's where the Strawberry Quick comes into play. I used to use chocolate, like a sugar-free chocolate syrup, but chocolate by nature is already a little bitter. And so the shake, between the chocolate flavoring and the bitterness of the BCAAs, the shake was really kind of nasty. And I mean, I would have to chug the shake and then chase it with water because it was, and then like grab something to eat just to get that bitter taste out of my mouth. And I really, just didn't look forward to drinking the one shake. But now that I use the Strawberry Quick, it's sweet enough that it balances out that bitterness, and I don't have that problem anymore. So I'll do these two items. I'll do these two items in with the first shake of the day, with 2 scoops of protein powder and just like a squirt of the Strawberry Quick. And then I'll have another shake minus this. This is just in the morning. So I'll do another shake of just the protein powder and my Strawberry Quick. I'll do that pre-workout. I'll drink one of those maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes before I work out. And then after I work out is when I have the third shake of the day. Because you need to have, after working out for a couple hours, you want to throw some protein back into your bloodstream right away. So the third shake is always after my workout. The second shake of the day is before, and the first shake is at breakfast. It's just part of my breakfast items. So that's my protein shake protocol. The only other thing that I use as far as like, I guess you'd call it like a supplement, so to speak. I don't care for pre-workouts. And I covered that in my diet food video. I think they're expensive. I don't think they're necessary, and I don't really think they do. I just don't think for the money they're worth it. And other people will disagree, but I didn't find pre-workouts to be especially beneficial for me. I'm already jammed up when I go down to the gym anyway. I don't need a pre-workout to, get me psyched. The one thing I will do, and this has been relatively recently, I saw several fitness gurus that I follow on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. They've been around for a while, and they're, because there's a lot of scammers out there that'll give you false information. But the guys that I follow, there's this came up, and the suggestion was pre-workout to take in a quarter teaspoon of Himalayan salt, and the salt does a couple things. First of all, it helps replace, it helps keep your electrolytes balanced, especially if you're sweating a lot. The salt also, it also helps with blood flow, and it also, I don't want to say the salt makes you thirstier, but with the salt in your system, I found that I do want to reach for my water a little bit more, so that's also good, because the salt helps push the water into your muscles as you're working out, which gives you a great pump. And it's not a myth, but the whole pump idea is, filling your muscles with blood and water. That is also what kind of feeds the muscles and helps them grow. So, when you hear people talk about the pump, it is kind of a real thing, and it's something that you kind of want. So I have my little quarter teaspoon thing here, and I'll just toss that on my tongue and then swallow it down with some water, about 30 minutes prior. And that's really the only other thing that I do as far as quote unquote like a supplement. Instead of a pre-workout, I'll do my salt. You do not want to do, I made this mistake myself, so please don't do this. You don't want to use the, let me see, it's the sea salt. I don't have any with me, but you don't want to get sea salt. Sea salt, your body cannot digest it. And that's why when you see people do these saltwater cleanses, they're always using sea salt, because that literally does flush you out. So you don't want to use sea salt. And to be honest, you don't really want to use something like table salt. I use the Himalayan pink salt. Your body can digest it, so you don't have these issues where it's like, oh my God, I have to run up to the bathroom. You don't have that. And I bought this a month and a half or 2 months ago. I don't remember. And, I mean, you don't need a lot of it. But I do use the pink Himalayan salt as just kind of a little bit of a pre-workout to help get a good pump. And then the only other thing I will do before a workout is, and I covered this in my food video, I have one little Rice Krispie treat, just to give myself some quick carbs, and then I will take a second Rice Krispie treat down to the gym with me, and about halfway through my workout, I'll go ahead and I'll eat that just to throw some more carbs back into my system to keep my energy level up, because I am in the gym for 2 to 3 hours every day. But that's my protein. That's my protein protocol for the day. It's very simple. Again, it's very inexpensive. This stuff lasts quite a while. The protein powder. I go through like 6 scoops a day, so I do go through a lot of protein powder, but it's also, I think in the long run, it's probably less expensive than if I had to try and figure out how to get 250 grams of protein into my diet every day in food. And the shakes are quick, they're easy. You can take, I have a couple shakers, and I'll make the shakes in the morning with me, and I'll take them to the office and keep them refrigerated and have my shakes with me throughout the day. So that's my protein shake routine.